So today I'm at Beaufort House on the Kenilworth Road and I'm joined by Claire Pigeon. Claire, do you want to explain what you do?
Yeah, I'm an occupational therapist working with children and young people in Coventry, and basically I sort of see children with physical disabilities, helping them to be as independent as possible. So it can range from working with children at schools, using equipment to help them to be able to access their education and the curriculum, to looking at their home environment and helping them to do everyday activities, including play or sort of helping them to be able to wash themselves, all sorts of things.
Now, you've signed up for the Walk of Warwickshire personally. It's going to be great to see you on June 26th doing the 12 miles. Yeah. I'll be half dead by then, so I'll need some words of encouragement. But you've seen firsthand how our charity Snowball helps young people across the city. Have you got any examples?
Definitely. On a regular basis, we apply to Snowball to support and help us to provide equipment for children that I have on my caseload. Young people that need all sorts of specialist equipment that is really expensive and isn't possible to be able to provide on a daily basis by parents who are sort of, don't have that money readily available. It can be something like a really specialist car seat. It can be a piece of computer that means that a young person will be able to access their sort of education and be able to communicate with their friends and peers.
It's the things that we take for granted.
Absolutely. Things that we don't even think about, that young people rely on to be able to sort of keep up with their friends and socialise like any other young person would. So yeah, it's really, really important and we rely on it. So we really need to support Snowball.
That's good. And you've brought us to Beaufort House to meet somebody who you work with. Do you want to explain?
Yeah, Aisha is the young person I've worked with quite closely over a long period of time. And she's a very intelligent, independent young lady, and one of the sort of helpful aspects of Snowball is that they provided some funding for Aisha to be able to purchase a laptop. She's currently was at school and is looking to go to university in the future. So she needs up-to-date IT equipment so that she can access the technology she relies on heavily. So yeah, and because of her physical disability, an up-to-date piece of equipment is what she requires.
Let's have a word with Aisha. Thank you for letting us into your amazing bedroom. I see you're a fan of Twilight.
Yeah.
So do you want to explain your situation? Why you're here? How long have you been here?
Sure. I had surgery to correct a spinal curve about 3 years ago now, and there were some complications and stuff. So I've got a lot less movement and strength than I did before. So at the minute I'm waiting for a care package to be set up so I can go live in the community in my own place and hopefully go to uni. So I'm trying to be as independent as I can, so I'm here at the minute while I'm waiting for that.
Now, explain how Snowball has helped you, because I know it's recently helped you, but also in the past.
Yeah, about 3 years ago I got a laptop funded through Snowball, and that was really helpful. It allowed me to do a lot of schoolwork that I wouldn't have been able to otherwise. I use a voice recognition program that allows me to kind of write essays and do homework and things, and that can come up pretty pricey, and you need quite a quick, light computer to run that with. So I got that through Snowball a few years ago, and that's just broken. So, I've
been using it a lot then.
Yes, absolutely. So I've just been funded for another one, and hopefully with that I'll be able to go back to college and move on to university.
Because like you said, it's a special version of a laptop because you've got limited use of your hands, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. So I need like a special mouse that doesn't require a lot of movement and not a lot of strength to like press the buttons and things like that.
So these things that Snowball are doing are hopefully going to help you get on in life. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Both kind of now while I'm waiting for things to be set up, and in the future when I can go to university and can use it to kind of, at the minute I can use it to talk to friends and do things that I couldn't otherwise do if I can't get out of the house or if I'm ill or anything like that.
And further down the field, I know we were talking earlier about some kind of mechanical arms that hopefully you're going to try and get funding for as well. Do you want to explain what that is?
Yeah, it's kind of a mechanical arm support that you can put your arm in, and it kind of requires less strength then to move your arm around and lift it up and down and things. So with that, I'll be able to have a lot more independence and a lot more function, and be able to do lots more things like turning the pages on a book, or scratching my nose or pushing my glasses up.
Which I bet gets annoying.
It does, yeah, definitely. So hopefully I won't have to rely on carers so much then to do things.
And if someone's listening at the moment and they've not met somebody like you and they've never had to contact Snowball, just remind them how important the charity is and how much that support and money means to someone like you.
Well, it is really important. Obviously, the NHS can't fund everything, and when you're disabled, there's a lot of things that are quite expensive that you do have to purchase. So any help like that is so important and so useful, and it allows you to do things that other people just, I guess, don't really think about and take for granted. And I guess it allows you to be more integrated into the community.
Mercia. Made for Coventry and Warwickshire.